Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the BBC for this, the live show of the Bola Bola draw. I'm here with Fraser.
And I'm here with Will.
And let's get going. But now we're ready to go live to Zurich.
Bonjour mesdames, messieurs et bienvenue au tirage pour les finales de Bola Bola 2017-2018.
Bienvenidos señoras y señores al sorteo para Bola Bola 2017-2018.
Herzlich willkommen zum Bola Bola Meisterschaft.
Benvenuti signore e signori al sorteggio di Bola Bola 2017-2018.
Let's get the show on the road, shall we?
Long kick and they'll be sent back and go.
Welcome to the 2018 Bola Bola Soccer Championships. I'm your host, Mark Isbell, and we are here live with Omar, the Sixers captain, to send off with the seeds.
So the first seed is
No.
the 8th seed is Enrique from Spain. The 7th seed is Will from England. The 6th seed is me from Nigeria. 5th seed is Kaufman from Europe. The 4th seed, Stanley from Scotland. The 3rd seed, Davide from Italy. 2nd seed, Quentin from France. 1st seed, Mark from USA.
We begin the draw with Kaufman.
Thank you very much, What?
This is to face.
This is to face Mark, and the first draw is Henry.
Oh!
Out of the valleys.
Bye bye. But Mark got out first round.
Next we have Gaza. Bondi. And Bondi you want to be up against Emil, Sevens captain. What do you think, Emil?
I obviously never seen him down a pint, but I'd say I'm pretty quick, so I back myself.
You've got to know that Gaz is just coming up off the back of a dry January, so he might not be
Also away on a couple's weekend this weekend.
But he was very, very keen to be a part of the situation. He even cornered me in chemical engineering to talk about it.
Next up,
It
we've
doesn't
got
fit many corners.
Luke, who do you want to be facing?
Santi.
Who do you want this to be?
Santi.
Do you think you'd be outside?
I'll make Bola Bola this year. I'm sure of it.
Ooh, interesting. It's the fun boy, Geordie. Out of Spain.
That's like some solid anti-contenders there who just...
I might make the Bola Bola. I might.
I think
Jody is very slow.
And now for Enrique's draw.
We'll have a quick draw and analysis from
Our commentators back in Britain.
Annie.
Oh wow, Annie.
All right, back to London. Well, I don't know if you heard the off-camera scream from Enrique that he's through to the quarter-final already. What do you think of that kind of complacency in this sport with all the challenges and?
I think it's going to be hard. I don't think you can just count your lucky stars. I don't think you can count your lucky stars before they've come in.
Well,
And,
yeah, exactly. You know what they say about Bola Bola? It's all about how quick you drink the pint. So, so you never know what's going to happen. Anything. I think that's shocking from Enrique. And I hope he struggles. Is all I'm saying.
Annie may well be very, very quick.
Yeah, let's head now to our specifically set up stats room for this single event. I hand you over to what's your name again?
Look, cheers.
Loic in our stats room.
So yeah, I have a very cool stat about Luke. So there's a very strong correlation between how fast Luke can down a pint when the chant Luke is being chanted. And when it is not, when it's being chanted, it's a 6.3 second on average, When it's not, it's around 10.6 seconds. So Luke's chances of progressing really depends on how warmed up the crowd is.
Finals, fake news.
Hey, mum.
Should we just head back to Zurich?
Calf, and in the interest of fairness, because these might be heated, we're going to have another person pick him out. Stanley, please come. Resident Scotsman. To face Calf.
Against the club captain, we have
Antonio. Within Calf's quadrant. The next set.
It's. Ooh, is it Jimmy Hill?
Easy pick for Calf there.
What do you mean? I'm not against him.
Not yet. Maybe in the. Is Jimmy going to Auntie? Nick B.
Wait! Speak of the devil.
Was he the guy that gets really pissed all the time?
Yeah, he ended up in hospital.
The guy who stands on tables.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. He got
Sorry.
Where was he in prelims?
Joel was my host.
Is that you?
Finalist. Prelims runner-up, Joel.
Joel.
The train.
Let's see how Joel makes it.
Alan.
Recently moved up to the twos.
To face the fourth seed, Stanley.
Oh, Niall.
Now it's going down.
Let's send it back to the analysis desk at the BBC.
All right, welcome back to London. What do you think of that one, Fraser?
I wasn't actually in the room, so I'm just going to have a quick look at the draw. Oh, Antonio versus Calf. That's a ones battle there. It'll be interesting considering the ones have binned off the union for the year. Apart from Luke, he just licks everyone's ass.
Controversial comments there. I'd like to say the BBC don't represent those views, and that's Fraser's views alone.
So an interesting one there. Also, Niall, strong contender for Ante, as ever. What do you reckon his chances are?
Slim to none, Fraser. That's as deep as I can go, I'm afraid. and unfortunately, the guest draw from Stanley was marred by, if you go back, you'll realise Mark says the name before Stanley gets to. So you'll see that when you go back.
So does that suggest that maybe this is perhaps rigged? Is there a controversy and Mark has actually fixed these results already?
You suggesting corruption in ICUAFC, Fraser?
The committee always wins.
It's interesting that draw at the top, because Mark looks like he possibly has an easy run to the final. And if this is actually true, and that he's fixing this draw, then I don't see any way other than to dispose of him.
That's shocking. I think that's breaking news. No, this is breaking news coming to you from the BBC. Bola Bola's rigged. Right, I think we might head over to our media team now. The setup just again for today. We head over to... what's your name again? James, you head over to James.
We just had a tweet in from Donald J. Trump. He says, "I've never ever seen a thin person drinking Diet Best." That's all from us. Back to the studio.
Hola, aquí estamos por debajo de la valla de México. Queremos pasar la barrera para conseguir entrar en los Estados Unidos de América. Y si conseguimos entrar en los Estados Unidos de América, si no, no podemos ver Bola Bola, que aquí nos dicen que no podemos ver Bola Bola y no sabemos qué hacer. Pero mire, hemos visto el drone, no ha pasado, no hay filtrado mercado negro, ustedes no saben. Pero vamos a ver, vamos a hacerlo todo y vamos a salir en directo como podamos. Vamos a tirar la piedra. Queremos pasar esta barrera, vámonos. Bonito, precioso, qué buena onda, che. No sabe, esto vamos a conseguir Bola Bola. Ah, sí. No, Filipo, no, increíble, no sabe.
Thank you, Pablo, for that delicate report. That wall was sponsored by Bud Light.
We're starting the second half of the draw.
Yes.
Who's Dave going to face?
He paid a lot of money to be in the third seed. He might have even kicked out the previous second seed as well, Mikel.
It's the futsal captain, Alex.
Futsal, first time they're appearing in Bola Bola.
We don't know. We've never seen him down a pint, so we don't know how quick he is. He can
I've heard he's semifinals anti solid contender.
Next
Madrid.
up, we have ex-fun boy, Dougie.
Doug, takes me how to Doug.
Last year finalist of Anti.
Next up, against Doug, we've got Renato.
There's some ones versus threes rivalry right there.
Well, it's going to be a tough match. We've got Dougie, ex-fun boy, Renato, vice ones captain. He didn't play that game, but it doesn't matter. Who's going to win? The threes, of course. We beat them 3-1.
You never...
Santi! The draw everyone was waiting for.
Santi!
Santi!
I believe if he ends up with Powell, that could be the end of their friendship.
Very interesting insight, Mike.
With Jared Corbin! I'm in the big boys!
It's the mystery guest.
No! Oh! To be competed on
To
the
be
night!
competed on the night.
Right, welcome back to London. Wow, Fraser, so much there to talk about.
Still trying to digest it, if I'm honest, Will. Santi versus Cal is a real interesting one. A solid contender throughout his 5 years for the anti-Bola Bola crown. Cal has the possibility of actually escaping the dreaded dirty at the end of that. And I think a lot of the club will be disappointed. Absolutely, Fraser.
I don't know what you think about the standard this year. I don't know if that draw kind of sums up where this competition is going in the future.
By the looks of things, the club has indeed gone to the dogs. But also Omar, mystery guest. So that is between, I believe that's between McMorran and Weller.
That has been confirmed, yes, that's correct. Mystery guest, what do you think of having this involved again this year, Fraser?
I think it's a good addition. I think it definitely ups the standard. And it also shows who's keen. Although, Omar may be handed an easy card after the guy has already downed 1 pint.
Excellent point. Talking of being keen, Fraser, what do you think of, are you looking forward to taking part in your final Bola Bola?
I'm on a cruise.
All right, we weren't expecting that.
Yeah, we have some tweets coming in. Donald Trump has tagged Bola Bola in. Aniara Harrington is both unattractive inside and out. I fully understand why her former husband left her for a man. He made a good decision.
Have a guest in the studio, actually.
Let's go. Let's welcome in.
If you mind coming in.
Please, welcome to the show.
Don't put yourself to that one. Thank you.
All right, yep, you could be polite, seeing as we invited you here. So, what do you make of the draw?
I'm ecstatic. Absolutely ecstatic, Will.
That's excellent. I'd like to ask you, Callum, how do you feel for the fans? I think people out there might be disappointed not to see you getting through to Anti. Have you got a message for them?
To be honest, I'm just sick of the dirty. It's still haunting me to this day, to be honest, Will. I couldn't get into walkabout just after it. It just hit me really hard, you know.
So what you're saying is it's about you, not the fans?
Pretty much, yeah.
I'd like to apologise for everyone that's tuned in for that shocking TV. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Back to Zurich.
This is very interesting. I would like to remind everybody the remaining contestants available. Some very strong anti-contenders there. In Will, Loic, Powell.
So let's see who will be facing our
Will.
favourite ICOC predator. And it's out of Greece, Ioannis, from the finals. And into Will's squadron. Ryan. I believe semi-finalists in prelims.
Or Sul.
And 2. And it is...
Paolo, who won?
Prelims winner. There's 3 boxes left.
So, into the quadrant, we have...
Loic.
Loic really needs Powell in here right now.
It's going to be either Powell or
Sul.
If he gets Powell, he might escape Anti, but if he gets Sul, he might not stop until he gets
To be fair, we might have
the semi-final.
Right now, for this, no.
And it is Sul.
Oh, fuck you, Lloyd.
And just to confirm that the last person is indeed Powell.
And finally, Powell. Catalonia. Catalonian friend.
I back Luke on this one.
I did not see exactly what happened, but the draw seems very promising. Having Pau in first round is an easy round. And then let's prove the social sevens all the way to the top.
That's right, that's the end of the draw. And now we send it back to the BBC.
All right, welcome back to London. I'd just like to say, firstly, Fraser, for me, that's exactly how I imagined it going. I've got Ioannis in the first round easily.
What's his name?
Ioannis.
Fuck me, these spellings are questionable.
Again, that's Fraser's comment, not the BBC's. I expect to face Paolo next, and then I guess Quentin.
I've heard rumours that there's some very interesting facts about Paolo.
I think there is. Is that correct?
Can we take that to the facts
Yeah, the
department?
producers are saying, yep.
That's very correct. Paolo is in fact the only person to have been eliminated in the first round of Bola Bola the year before, and then to win the prelims the year after.
That's an excellent fact there. I think that's as good as it's going to get, and Loic has retired.
I don't know if that means that the club has completely and utterly gone to the dogs or not. I think it might. But that will be an interesting one, and it's nice to see his pineapple-shaped hairdo returning for another round of Bola Bola.
It would be a shame to lose him. That's absolutely spot on.
Rumour has it he actually wears his Calvin Klein shoes specially for Bola Bola to give him extra spring in his lifting of the pint.
I've got to agree, I guess. That's I know he'll be crying at that. So
Looking elsewhere, we've got Loic versus Saul.
Yeah.
Saul is actually retiring from
Life.
Saying that though, do you not believe in experience in Bola Bola? You know, it's unpredictable. That experience that Saul has.
I don't know, but the another interesting one for me is definitely Powell versus second seed Quinton. I'm going to name my son Quinton. Powell, obviously, his first ever night at IC ended up with him throwing up all over my house, passing out on a sofa and being kicked out by my housemate at 4 o'clock and told bite that was that way.
That's excellent. We're heading out to media centre.
We have an incoming tweet from Donald J. Trump. He says, pervert alert, block him immediately.
Shocking revelations there. The club would like to distance itself with the individual involved, and disciplinary action will be.
I just feel that it's really good that Trump is tweeting us, to be honest.
Well,
I think that really shows the prestige in the event.
Shout out to Trump. Top lad. Cammy.
Ok, velkommen tilbake. Nei, nå skal jeg snakke om VR. Det har faen meg ikke funket i Norge. Det har... jeg skal se på tidligere tilfeller nå. Det funker ikke med hanskene. Det funker ikke. Det er første punkt, egentlig. Andre punkt. Det funker ikke. Det er andre punkt. Rett og slett så funker det ikke, og jeg skjønner ikke hvorfor de snakker om å ha det her. Det her er for seriøst til å faktisk ha det i et så stort arrangement som dette. Det er faktisk ikke riktig, men ja, tilbake til Zürich. Takk.